Morning, everyone. My name is Karina Evangelista, and I'm honored to be part of Weekly Possibilities. I want to thank all the ladies and Nancy Bell for creating this, and I'm very happy to be part of the collaboration. This week on intuition. So today I'm doing Internal Sunday, and how does that tie in with intuition? So internally referenced versus externally referenced. So where in our lives do we allow an external reference dictate our path and dictate what we want to create for ourselves? How many times in our lives do we not follow the impulse and not follow our intuition in that moment where we are internally referenced, but then an external reference maybe will come in and say what's good for them. That's good. That's great. What's good for them is fantastic, but it doesn't mean it's what's good for you. And where in your life do you allow that external reference dictate your path, and how does that serve us? So how does it serve us to not be internally referenced and not necessarily follow our intuition? It allows us to not be responsible, and it allows us to go with what their choice is versus what my choice is, and following that impulse and trusting that I will create exactly what I need, whether that be crazy stuff or whether that be beautiful stuff, and just trusting that you're making the right decision and following through on it, and knowing that you can change your mind, not being afraid of that. I know for me, I've externally referenced a lot, and I've allowed a lot of that to dictate my path. And I'm grateful for having realized it, and I'm grateful for allowing myself to be internally referenced. And I think that that's really, really important, because your body knows best. You know best for what's good for you, and just trusting it rather than externally referencing yourself. And whether that can be anywhere in your life, with family, with friends, with work, with relationships. Where do we not honor ourselves and allow an external reference dictate that path for us? So I invite you all to be conscious of where you're not following your gut feeling, you're not following what's true for you, and internally referencing yourself and allowing yourself to drop down and ground yourself and know that whatever it is that you're choosing and following your intuition, that's what's best. And I invite you all to internally reference yourself during the holidays, because I know the holidays can be the hardest. We can potentially be pushed around, and everyone wants what's best, and everybody's intentions are great, but you still need to follow what's true for you, and not allow yourself to get kind of be the gateway to someone else's path or goals, because it might not be what's good for you, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I know right now, in that realization, I'll be choosing very differently moving forward when I'm engaging with anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. I'll be internally referenced. I'll slip at times, I'm sure, and that's okay. But yeah, I just want you all to be conscious of that moving into the weeks to come and into the new year. So thank you all again for watching. I love you all very much, and be internally referenced. Follow your intuition.